Strutz and her parents, Matt and Jeannie Strutz. Alexis Goman and her parents, Daniel and Michelle Goman. Zoe Bruflot and her parents, David and Jamie Bruflot. Lauren Mitchell and her parents, Brian and Amy Mitchell. Ayana Augustus and her parents, Kirsten and James Augustus. And Addie Madsen and her parents, Jill and Ad Madsen. Congratulations, senior cheerleaders. Now for our football team members. Jendi Gonzalez, student manager. Parents Nelson Gonzalez and Sede Rivas. Football players, Jaden Fettrell and his parents, Dennis and Noreen Fettrell. Zach Burgers and his parents, Brian and Larissa Burgers. Luke Behrens and his parents, Jeff and Teresa Behrens. Malcolm Johnson and Michael Johnson. Parents, Cassie and Kyle Pesca. Carson Strom with his parents, Reed and Terry Strom. John Anook and his parent, Yar Deng. Tyus Hansen and his parents, Chad and Stephanie Hansen. Jacob Wolhoy and his parent, Brian Wolhoy. Sam Randall and his parents, Scott and Christy Randall. Randolph Kapai and his parents, UT and Eric Kapai. Aaron Thomas and his parents, Heidi and Bill Thomas. Jason Martinez and his parents, Melissa and Aloysius Martinez. Zachary Ripperda and his parents, Nicole and Travis Ripperda. And Jonah DeVries, parents, Darren and Amy DeVries. We are very happy to honor our seniors tonight. We appreciate the hard work and dedication that they have demonstrated in their careers, not only on the field, but also in the classroom. But for all that you have done for Washington High School. You have given the Warrior fans many great memories during the last 4 years. Thank you to our seniors from the coaching staff and players. We are proud of you. We also would like to thank the parents and families of our seniors for their support over the years. Let's give these 2020 seniors a round of applause. Thank you. So parents, please exit from the same place where you entered. Please exit to the same place you entered. Thank you. Welcome to Howard Wood Field. The South Dakota High School Activities Association and Washington High School encourage you to do your part to ensure we can complete our season by screening yourself for symptoms and staying home if you are sick or have been exposed to someone who is sick, social distancing when possible, wearing face masks, and proper hygiene. To promote safety and reduce chances of transmission to players and team personnel from both teams, spectators are not allowed on the field or court following this contest. Thank you for doing your part to make the full season a reality. We are pleased to welcome you this evening to Howard Wood Field for today's South Dakota High School Activities Association sponsored contest. This contest is being conducted under the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit for all high school students. Good sportsmanship is essential for the success of these programs. Remember, you do not have to be an athlete to be a good sport. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2021 school year. District administrators have worked with the city, state, and national officials to develop safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our events and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Spectators are asked to socially distance from those not in their immediate families, and masks are expected to be worn by all spectators at all Sioux Falls School District events and activities. Let's do our part to ensure safe opportunities for our students to participate. Thank you for your cooperation. Nate Malchow, Activities Director at Washington High School, is the host game administrator. It's time to introduce the cheerleaders for your home team, Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Cheerleaders are Ayana Augustus, Zoe Bruflot, Lexi Goman, Addie Madsen, Campbell McKay, Kayla Messner, Lauren Mitchell, Sophie O'Connor, Macy Strutz, and Ella Wilson. Cheer coach is Cindy Jones. Here is your introduction for the offensive starters for the visiting Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. At one wide receiver, a 5'10", 160-pound senior, number 3, Hunter Payson. At the other wide receiver, a 6'2", 205-pound senior, number 12, Hunter Leamer. At another receiver, a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore, number 81, Spencer Barr. At running back for the Eagles, a 5'9", 185-pound senior, number 26, Carter Hogue. At quarterback for the Eagles, a 6'3", 185-pound junior, number 10, Sam Rolfs. At right tackle, a 6'8", 225-pound senior, number 50, Reese Burkhart. At right guard, a 6'4", 195-pound senior, number 54, Zach Haugen. At center, a 6'2", 235-pound senior, number 63, Lincoln Wilkinson. At left tackle, a 6'4", 220-pound junior, number 64, Brady Rohrbach. And at left guard, a 6'1", 265-pound senior, number 72, Jared Grimius. The tight end for the Eagles is a 6'6", 200-pound junior, number 84, Noah Behrens. Aberdeen Central is coached by Mitch Kranz. And now let's meet the starters for your Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Announcing defensive starters. At a defensive back, number 5, a 6'2", 195-pound senior, Zach Burgers. At another defensive back, a 5'9", 165-pound senior, number 6, Luke Behrens. At a corner, a 5'9", 175-pound junior, number 20, Matt Agemon. At linebacker, a 6'3", 205-pound senior, number 4, Jaden Fettrell. At another linebacker, a 6'3", 195-pound senior, number 33, Randolph Kapai. At a safety, a 6'1", 190-pound junior, number 42, Ashton Zeik. At a linebacker, a 6', 200-pound junior, number 44, Patrick Osborne. At another linebacker, a 6', 205-pound junior, number 46, Gabe Frericks. And on the defensive line, at end, a 6', 230-pound senior, number 21, Jacob Wolhoy. At number 34, at 5'10", 190-pound senior, number 34, Aaron Thomas. And at other defensive end, 6'3", 240-pound junior, number 35, Kendis Ledbetter. The head coach for the Warriors is Ryan Evans. The officials for tonight's contest is referee Derek Olney, umpire Steve Creer, head linesman John McGrath, line judge Tori Payne, back judge Todd Lamberty. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have worked hard to learn the rules and apply them fairly. We request that you respect their honest efforts in administering this contest. And we welcome the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles to the field. Okay, I'll wait. Let's now welcome to the field the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the performance of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag as our national anthem is played. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. The colors are presented tonight by the Washington High School Army Junior ROTC Color Guard, consisting of Cadet Sergeant First Class Matthew Small, Staff Sergeant Ricky Lee, Sergeant Charles Reeves, and Private Biftu Matiku. We ask that you please remain standing until the colors have been retired from the field. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Thank you, Junior ROTC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nate Melchow, AD at Sioux Falls, Washington. We'd like to welcome everybody to Howard Wood Field and thank you for attending this event tonight. We greatly appreciate your support of the students. Here are a few COVID-19 safety reminders as you attend this event. We ask that spectators socially distance themselves from others. To assist in social distancing, please do not sit on the seats with the yellow caution tape. Masks are expected to be worn by all spectators in attendance at this event. Please adhere to any posted signage in and around Howard Wood Field while you are in attendance. We encourage the use of hand sanitization stations that are placed in various areas at Howard Wood Field. Per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of the all participants and spectators are required to leave the stage immediately. Let's do everything we can to ensure our student athletes can continue to play their seasons. We can do this together. Thank you for protecting our students' opportunity to play.
Good evening from Howard Field, and welcome to this presentation of high school football on the Howard Field YouTube channel and KLRN Sports Replay. And welcome to the 2020 high school football season, which was in jeopardy about a month back, but here we are starting the season today between the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Today, as the Warriors and Eagles will open their season, as the Golden Eagles struggled last year, did not make the playoffs, ended with a 2-7 record. The Washington Warriors ended with a disappointing 3-6 mark and losing to Sioux Falls Lincoln. Actually, no, they upset Sioux Falls Lincoln, my fault, and then went on to lose in the next round at Brandon Valley. So they did win. They were able to upset city rival Sioux Falls Lincoln. They're looking for a turnaround this year under junior quarterback Max Thompson, as last year was a little rebuild year to their little dynasty that they had going over a few years. And don't know who won the toss, but Aberdeen Central will start with the football. And the Golden Eagles do lose Austin Huff, their senior quarterback. I think that was his name. And the season is underway with the kickoff, and it's fielded at the 5-yard line. He's going down the left sideline, and it'll get wrapped up by a few Warriors inside the 20-yard line at about the 19.
Spencer Barr on the return,
and that's where the Golden Eagles will start their day offensively.
Brought down by number 11, Malcolm Johnson.
So we got a pretty nice day outside, a few clouds in the sky. Nice temperature, around 80 degrees.
That's a 14-yard return to the 19, which brings up a first down and 10 for Aberdeen Central.
And now the Warriors will look for a rebound of a season here and start with a game that they hope to win against the Golden Eagles. Two teams with disappointing years last year. And tomorrow, Sioux Falls Lincoln will have their opener against the Watertown Arrows. And they're gone. Pass is caught right side down to the 23. That's Sam Rolfs under center.
Sam Rolfs pass complete to number 81, Spencer Barr.
Pass was caught by Spencer Barr.
He's brought down by Washington's number 20, Matthew
down to the 23 to gain a 4, 2nd and 6 for the Golden Eagles.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down and 6.
As Aberdeen did lose a few seniors, they're looking to kind of turn their program around. It's been down for a bit. And Rolfs is in the gun alone. Sweep action, and it's going to be a handoff left to Spencer Barr. He's going to be wrapped around, stays up, but it's going to get back to maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe gains about a yard. That'll set up a 3rd and 5 for the Golden Eagles for their first 3rd down test of the day, trying to pull off a road upset.
Short gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Golden Eagles.
and this should be a pretty interesting season. The Roosevelt Rough Riders are the #1 preseason favorite. The Warriors are ranked 5th. They're taking a snap on 3rd and 5, play action. Looking across field, passes over the head and incomplete. He was going for Carter Hogg, and that sets up 4th down and 5, and a punt coming for the Golden Eagles.
Frericks on the coverage for the Warriors. That brings up a 4th down and 5 for Aberdeen Central.
For the Warriors, it's Josh Piper, a 6-foot junior wide receiver for the Warriors. And back to punt for the Warriors is, I believe, Sam Ralph's their quarterback.
Number 2, Piper, back to receive the punt for the Warriors.
Warriors show pressure. They bring pressure. They can't get the block. Not a great punt. It's popped up way in the air. That should get into Washington territory. It does, to the 48-yard line. And now here comes Max Thompson and the Washington Warriors for their first offensive possession of the season.
Sioux Falls, Washington, down by number 3.
Washington looking to get a quick score and get on the board first.
Down and 10 from the 49
against the Eagles. And this is a little bit of a strange way to have a season, but it's still high school football. It's still a season that we can hopefully enjoy here at Howard Wood Field. Thompson in the pistol. And he hands it, and he fakes it. He looks downfield on the first play. He's got a man, and it's just over the head of Josh Piper. There is a flag down on the field at the 45. Could be a hold on Aberdeen, but it looks like the Warriors are moving back. And it is an illegal man downfield. And see if the Eagles accept it. They probably would. And we'll get for the call.
Downfield. Number 66 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Play first down.
It's not a great way to start the year.
After the 5-yard penalty, it brings up first down and 15.
Now it's first and 15 from the 44. Thompson, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And there's going to be another flag, likely a false start. So a couple uncharacteristic penalties on the Warriors.
Number 11. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So now they'll start first and 20 on their own 39 instead of first and 10.
After the 5-yard procedure penalty,
now the Warriors are going to have to make it from ground here.
First down and 20 for the Warriors.
First and 20. Probably might see a pass here on first and 20. Thompson in the gun. Takes a snap, a little screen to Piper. Piper makes a move to the outside, he's got room. Piper's gonna have the first down inside the 40 down to the 37. And just like that, the Warriors, and there's another flag on the play around midfield. Could see a hold here on the run. Now all these penalties that are gonna be on the Warriors, you gotta think that Aberdeen should be able to get a stop here. But it is a hold. Now it's gonna be first down, probably even longer than 20. And that's just a killer for Washington.
Offense number 19. 10-yard penalty to his final foul.
So the penalties from the start of the foul, so they'll only lose a couple yards, but that's obviously would have had a first down inside the 40. It would have been a huge play. Now that just kind of kills that momentum that they had going there with that big play. It's first and 22. Thompson hands it off Johnson. And Michael Johnson's able to get about 4 yards up to the 41.
Number 22, Michael Johnson on the carry for the Warriors.
And it is second.
He's brought down by number 77, Josh Steinwatt for Aberdeen Central.
18.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Have to get all the way to the Aberdeen Central 41-yard
Brings
line.
up second down
Might see
and
a couple
18.
passes here. This is second and long. Might see a shot downfield, especially with 6'4", Tyus Hansen in the game. down on the far bottom of your screen. Piper in motion. Thompson takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Another bubble screen. Piper, and he'll only get a couple this time to the 44. And
Max Thompson's
it is now
pass
3rd and
complete
1
to
for
Josh
Washington
Piper.
from their own 44.
Brought down by number 6, Ashton Lenling for the Golden Eagles.
3rd
Gain
down
of
and
2 on the
16.
play.
Might not
Brings
see a
up
lot of
3rd
pressure
down
here
and
from the
16
defense.
for Washington.
Drop back into coverage, trying to prevent the deep pass. 9:13 left to go in the first quarter. 15 left to go on the play clock. Washington's still not really even ready yet. Got 2 receivers to each side. Top 2, best 2 receivers on the far bottom of your screen. Snap is fumbled, and Thompson's just gonna have to fall on it. Ball's loose. The Eagles might have it. They think they do.
Recovered by Washington.
And
brings up a
Washington
4th
is able
down
to
for the
recover
Warriors.
it and prevent a disaster there. So still a disastrous first drive for the Warriors. A ton of penalties
A loss
and a
of
fumble.
6 on the play
It's
brings
now
up
4th
4th
and
down and
22 for the Warriors
for
from their own
Washington.
37. Aberdeen gets a 3 and out on defense for the first possession. There's the punt from Barron's, a rugby-style punt. It was a good one. And they'll be out of bounds probably around the 22 or 23-yard line. They'll mark it
Luke
at the 20.
Barron's punt for the Warriors.
Nice punt from
goes out of
Barron's, and
bounds
Aberdeen will
at
take
the
over
20-yard
from around
line.
the 20-yard line again for their second straight drive.
That's a 43-yard punt for
We'll
Barron's.
see if anything can change here for this Golden Eagle offense. They struggled to move the ball in their first drive. See if they made any
That'll bring
adjustments.
up a 1st down and 10 for Aberdeen
First year
Central on the
quarterback,
20-yard
Sioux
line.
Falls. Ralston shotgun. Takes a snap, a little low snap. He's going to keep it himself, take it up the middle. Gets good yards out of it, about 5 to the 25.
Quarterback Sam Rolfs on the
For
keeper
Aberdeen.
for the Golden
Nice
Eagles.
gain there. Cut the yardage in half.
Brought down by number 35, Kendis Ledbetter, and number 4, Jaden
They'll
Fetchel.
mark at 26, so an extra yard there for
That's a gain of
Rolfs.
6, which brings up
Aberdeen's got
a
a second
2nd
short
down and
from their
4
own 26.
for the Golden Eagles.
8:10 to go in quarter number 1. Warriors trying to get a stop here defensively, get it back after a rough first drive. Snap to another keeper up the middle. It's going to only go for about a yard. Still going to set up a 3rd and short
Sam
for Aberdeen
Rolfs on
here.
the keeper
Still
for the Golden Eagles. He's brought down by number 21, Jacob Wolhoy for the Warriors.
Now we'll see what package.
That's a gain of 1 for the Golden Eagles, which brings up a 3rd down and 3 for Aberdeen Central.
A lot of switching there from the Warriors D-line. Rolfs, 8 seconds to go, takes the snap, and a flag is flying, probably a false start, and it is.
Flag on the field.
And that's a killer penalty for the Golden Eagles. It's now 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 3.
Offense number 3. 5-yard penalty. We play 3rd down.
Yeah, that's big. Now it definitely probably forces Aberdeen to throw here.
After the penalty brings up
And
3rd
they've ran the
down
ball
and
most
7 to
of
go
their
for
first couple
Aberdeen
drives
Central.
here. So 3rd and 7 for Aberdeen. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Rolfs is in the gun. It's 3rd and 7. Rolls left. He's going to keep it. He might get the first down. He will get the first down, barring any penalties. And he's still going down the sideline. He's going to get to the 47 for a gain of about 24 yards.
Number 10,
First
Sam
down,
Rolfs on
Aberdeen.
the run for the Golden Eagles.
Obviously,
He's forced out of
the
bounds
biggest
by
play of the
number
game.
5, Zach Burgers for Washington.
As I said, I thought they would throw the ball
That's a
there on
gain of
3rd and long, but they
25
still
on
run
the
it.
play, and good for an Aberdeen Central 1st down.
Rolfs had a few carries here. He's done some damage with his legs. See if they can keep it attacking. See if the Golden Eagles keep attacking that right now. Rolfs in the gun. Takes a snap, little low snap. He hands it off. That's not going to go anywhere. It's going to go for a loss.
Number 26, Carter Hogue on the carry for the Golden Eagles. He's brought down by number 35, Ledbetter, and 33, Kapai for the Warriors.
For Aberdeen from their
A loss of 2 on the play brings up second down and 12 for the Golden Eagles.
So now second and 12. Let's see if the Golden Eagles go to the passing game for the first time this drive. Rolfs takes a snap, rolls right, and he's going to keep it himself. That's not going to go for much. Maybe get a yard.
Sam Rolfs on the rollout.
Either way, it's still setting up a third and long for Aberdeen from the 47.
He's brought down by number 4, Jaden Fettrell.
Another throw down the long here. Keep the drive going. See if they can put together a little something here against this Warrior defense.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up third down and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Looking to get the offense back on the field. See if they can do a little better than their first drive and go down the field and put some points up. Third and 10 for Aberdeen, 8 seconds left. Rolfs in the gun. Takes a snap, looks left, fakes left. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man, and it's underthrown, and it is incomplete.
Rolfs
It was
pass
broken up by
intended
Luke
for
Behrens.
Mason.
He was actually almost intercepted. He's going for Mason Huff, who he had wide open.
Luke Behrens for the Warriors.
He just
That
threw it a
brings
little
up a
further,
fourth
just
down
slowed
and
it
10
through it.
for Aberdeen
So now
Central.
it's 4th and 10 for Aberdeen, and a punt is coming up with Josh Piper back to receive the punt. First punt wasn't great from Rolfs. It's kind of popped up in the air. That one's a better one. It's a line drive. Piper, excuse me, calls for a fair catch, and he makes the fair catch.
Fair catch by number
At the
2, Josh
16-yard
Piper
line.
for the
That's where
Warriors.
the Warriors will start their second drive of the game at. As obviously it was not a very pretty drive last time for the Warriors. Few penalties.
Rolfs
The
had
biggest
a
one was
32-yard
on
punt. That brings
about
up
20
first
yards.
down and 10
Screenplay
for
to Josh
Washington
Piper was called
on
back
the
due to a
11-yard
hold,
line.
which kind of really just killed that drive for
16-yard
Washington.
line.
And they'll see if they can limit the penalties here and put together a drive. And put together a little running game too. The running game certainly wasn't great, as good last year. Tupac Capea leaving Washington after years of dominance there. And they hand it off to Johnson. He's going to go around the left edge, and he's going to get tackled down at about the 20. Nice
Number
gain of
22,
about 4.
Michael Johnson on the carry for the Warriors. He's brought down by number 6, Ashton Lendling, with help from Charlie Olson for the Golden Eagles.
3 or 4 year run from
That's a gain
Washington.
of 5 on the play, brings up second down and 5 for Washington.
Kind of really just dominated the state of South Dakota until it ended against Brandon Valley when they were going for 4 years in a row. And a handoff to Johnson, cuts left, and he's going to have a first down. Down the sideline, he's going to tiptoe out of bounds. Close to the
22, Michael Johnson on the carry for the Warriors.
First down of the game.
He's forced out of
And
bounds
that's a
by
good
number
start for the
4,
Warrior
Parker
offense.
Bauer for the Golden Eagles. A gain of 8 on the play brings up first down and 10.
Fans in the stands as well, because obviously through professional sports that have started back up, there's been no fans. Obviously it's a little different. And the snap is fumbled, and I think the Eagles fell on that.
Fumble on the play.
And it looks like the Eagles got it. Nope. Washington is able to jump on it.
Recovered by Thompson.
But it is, even though Washington does recover that, that is still a big loss of 6, and it's going to be second and 16. And a little concern there. That is the second fumbled snap of the game.
Yard line. Loss of 6 on the
center
play
is
brings
Aiden
up
Brink,
second
who
down
has been
and 16.
seemed to be a tackle or a guard throughout his first couple of years. He's on O-line as a freshman, but I'm pretty sure he was a guard or tackle. So this could be his first game, and it's going to be another flag. And I think false start or something.
Flag on
And
the play.
Washington coming back. Looks like it's on them for another penalty.
Full start. Offense. Center track number 74. 5-yard penalty. Play second down.
Yeah, so a lot of mistakes for Washington early on, and gotta fix this up. They're just giving Aberdeen free yards defensively, just making it easier and easier for Aberdeen to get stopped.
Penalty for the Warriors, that brings up second down and 21.
Now it's second and 21 for the Warriors. Thompson, the pistol formation, hands it off. Johnson will cut right, and Aberdeen with some nice defense there only will get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 22,
And that is gonna set up
Johnson,
third
the ball
and really
carrier
long
for the Warriors.
Washington.
He's brought down by number 6, Ashton Lendling. No gain on the play, brings up third down for the Warriors.
And I don't think the Warriors could do maybe give Tyus Hansen a target there. He looks to be bigger than all the DBs that Aberdeen puts out there. Just put it anywhere near his grabs, and he should be able to jump up and go get it. And right now, 5'8" Colin Huff is on him, so that's a big height differential there. It's third and 19. Thompson does throw it deep. He's got a man, and it is caught downfield by Josh Piper. Finally, an explosive play for the Warriors, and that is a killer for Aberdeen Central, as they had the Warriors on 3rd and 21, and they weren't able to get the stop. There's a nice grab there from Piper downfield.
Gain the 38 on the play, brings up
And now the
first
Warriors
down
going
and 10
a
for
little quick
Washington.
offense here. Snap has fumbled a little bit, but they hand it off to Johnson, who's able to reach forward to the 36 for a gain of 3.
Number 22, Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the
It's
Warriors.
second and 7. The Warriors going a little hurry up
He's brought
again,
down by
trying to
number
throw Aberdeen off
59,
guard.
Robbie
Aberdeen just
Moore
trying to
for
sub
Aberdeen
here,
Central.
and they just do get guys out the
Gain of
field.
3 on the play.
Thompson rolls right. He's got a man downfield. He doesn't see him, and he finds Hansen for still a gain of 10
Next,
yards.
Thompson's
Which is
pass
going to be
falls
another first down for
incomplete.
Washington.
Intended for Tyus Hansen.
And now
There is a penalty
there's
on
a
the
flag,
field.
another flag on the field. And it's another illegal man downfield for Washington. Their second of the game. So another penalty for the Warriors. Probably their 6th or so penalty of the quarter, which 6 penalties isn't great for a game, but let alone a quarter and 2
After
drives.
the penalty brings up second down and 12 for Washington.
Ryan Evans, the Washington Warriors head coach, not be too pleased on another penalty, as they had a man downfield.
Flag on the play.
And it's probably going to be another false start on the Warriors, and it is. So another mistake from the Warriors. Could it be, I don't know, just a shorter practice time due to COVID-19?
After the procedure penalty brings up second down and 17.
And yeah, Washington's going to use a timeout
Timeout,
here to
Washington.
try and just kind of gather up their offense here. As it is a
SDN
tough sled.
Communications is the premier
Washington
business
offense
broadband
early.
provider.
Right.
With 45,000
back
miles of fiber
for the
optics
last
reaching
1
into
minute,
8
54
states,
seconds
we
of
specialize
this first
in
quarter
connecting companies
with no score.
multiple locations. SDN leads the market in network security solutions such as managed firewalls, routers, and distributed denial service protection.
Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband network. Enjoy the uptime.
SDN's reliability and network protection allows you to focus on your business, but it also allows you the confidence to step up, away, and enjoy the uptime. Howard Wood Field Wi-Fi provided by SDN Communications.
welcome back to Howard Wood Field. 1:54 left in the first quarter, no score here at Howard Wood. And it's 2nd and 17. Let's see what adjustments Washington made out of the timeout. Thompson looking around, he'll dump it off to Tyus Hansen. He's got a nice gain over the middle of the field to 36-yard line. Gain of 10, it'll set up 3rd and 7 for the Warriors. From the Golden Eagle, 36.
He's brought down by number 12, Hunter Leamer for the Golden Eagles.
Now let's see if Aberdeen Central can get off the field here after failing to get off the field on 3rd and 21 way back in Washington
The gain of 10
territory.
on the play brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the Warriors.
3rd and 7, 15 seconds left on the play clock. Thompson in the gun, takes a snap. Looks right, he's going deep, and he has got a man for the touchdown. And the Warriors score for the first time in the 2020 season. Got Malcolm Johnson, the senior Malcolm Johnson for the touchdown. And Aberdeen gives up 2 costly big plays downfield after getting Washington 3rd and long a couple times. They failed to get off the field, and the Warriors are on the board to start the 2020 season. And jump on top. And now Luke Behrens will come on to attempt the extra point. Sounds good, holds good, kick is good. And the Warriors take the lead at 7-0.
Is good by Luke Behrens with 1:06 left in the first
The
quarter.
Warriors were able to overcome a lot of penalties and still able to put up 7 points on the board. And that's a costly one for the Eagles, and now they got to find a way to put up an answer here against these Warriors.
That was an 8-play, 84-yard drive.
And maybe they'll take
Taking 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock for
special teams
Washington.
unit here. Get a good return. And we'll take just a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, 1:06 left in the first quarter after the Warriors touchdown, which put them up 7-0. Aberdeen Central back to return their own 5-yard line.
Back to receive the kick for Aberdeen Central, number 3, Pacey.
Fielded at the 7. And he's running left into a bunch of Warriors, and he gets swallowed up. At the 25, it's the Golden Eagles who will start the next drive.
Number 81, Spencer Barr on the return for Aberdeen Central.
Spencer Barr returned it to the 25 for Aberdeen.
He's brought down by number 5, Zach Bergers, and number 28, Blessing
And now
Tania for
drive
the
number
Warriors.
3 of the game for the Golden Eagles. They'll look for a little
Brings up
better
a first
results.
down and 10 for
And
Aberdeen
their first
Central
couple drives they
from
did,
their own
they were able
25-yard
to pick
line.
up a first down and get close to Washington territory their last drive. But were unable to get a second first down. Or a big play. Now Ross in the shotgun. A pitch to the right. And that'll be a decent gain of about 4.5 yards.
Number 26, Carter Hogue on the carry for the Golden Eagles.
Cater Hogue on the carry there.
Gain of 5 to the 30-yard line brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Golden Eagles.
And it's 2nd and 5 for Aberdeen. They will need to snap the ball one more time before the end of the first quarter. Ross takes a snap, running around, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield by a couple Warriors.
On the carry for the
Looked like
Golden
Aaron
Eagles.
Thomas was there.
Brought down by number 34, Aaron Thomas, and 35,
And that'll
Candace
take us to the
Ledbetter.
end of the first quarter.
Loss of 7 on
After
the
a
play
7-yard
brings up
loss
3rd
there.
down and 12 for the Golden Eagles.
That is the end of the first quarter. Aberdeen will have a 3rd and 12
that's
from
the
their
end
own
of the
23
first
when we
quarter.
come
Your
back.
score, Sioux Falls,
As
Washington,
the Warriors
7,
lead 7-0
Aberdeen Central,
after 1.
0.
Hello, guest. We are pleased to have you at Howard Wood Field. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2020-2021 school year. District administrators have worked with city, state, and national officials to develop the following safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Following CDC guidelines, masks are expected for our guests. Please be respectful of others during your visit and as you exit the stadium today. Mingling, socializing, as well as tailgating is prohibited. Observe social distancing, spacing at least 6 feet apart from another group while seated on the bleachers. Small children to middle school age children should remain seated with family before and during the event. Restrooms and concessions are available.
3rd down and 12 for Aberdeen Central to begin the second quarter.
Looking downfield, he's got a man, and it is caught inside the 30, all the way down to the 20, and brought down inside the 20-yard line. A beautiful throw from Sam Rouse and a big play for Aberdeen.
Rolf's pass complete to number 3, Hunter
Was
Payson.
open. Wasn't the best coverage.
Number
There by
20,
Washington.
Adrian on the tackle.
It was certainly not the worst.
That's
It
a
was
gain
just
of 50
a wonderful
for the
throw
Golden Eagles,
from
which brings up
Sam
a
Rouse
first
to
down and
hit
10
Hunter
on the
Payson
Warriors'
in
17-yard
stride.
line.
That's the big play that the Golden Eagles needed, as now they are down to the Washington 17-yard line. Ross rolls right, is going to keep. He's going to cut middle. He's inside the 5 and all the way down to the 2.
Sam
And
Rolfs on
Aberdeen
the keeper for the
has
Golden
got a real
Eagles.
threat going. 1st and goal from the 2, and now
He's brought
it'll
down by
take a
42, Ashton
big
Zeig for
goal
the
on
Warriors.
stand for the Warriors to keep this lead.
15-yard game brings up 1st down and goal
Now
for
I
the
see
Golden Eagles at the 2-yard
Golden
line.
Eagles just running right up the middle 4 times in a row. Because if you really just run it right up the gut 4 times, there really shouldn't be a reason for you not to score here. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Ross, handoff, and that's, I think he got in maybe just a little short. They will mark him just short at about the half-yard line.
Carter
And over
Hogue
the
on
second
the
goal.
run for the Golden Eagles. Brought down by 44 Osborne and 42 Zeig for the
That is
Warriors.
right there on the goal line.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd down and goal from the 1.
I would just expect the Golden Eagles just to go right back to that running game. No reason to throw it here. And just the keeper and Rolfs is able to sneak it in for the touchdown. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game up
Rolfs on the
here
keep
at
for
7.
Aberdeen Central. Good
After
for
a big
Golden
play
Eagle
downfield
touchdown.
from Rolfs to Payson. And then a couple runs later, and then a few runs later, the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from now tying the game here against the Washington Warriors. Now the extra point from Taden Bronson. 5'10" sophomore. Kick looks good, and it is good. And the Golden Eagles have tied the game here at 7
Taden Bronson
from by
with
far
the
their
extra
best drive
point
of the
for
game.
Aberdeen Central. With 10:39
And now let's
left
see
in the second
if the
quarter.
Washington Warriors can
It's
answer
Sioux Falls,
here on the
Washington
offensive side of the
7,
football.
Aberdeen Central 7.
As they saw their lead vanish within a couple minutes on a quick answer by the Golden Eagles.
Sanford Health has
Now
safety
the
measures in place
Warriors
at every
special teams
facility.
is on the
You
field
can
yet.
feel safe seeking the care you need with symptom screening at the door. Employees
this
wearing
is
face
exactly what
masks at
Aberdeen
all
needed,
times
just to
and
stay in the
social
game right away.
distancing in waiting areas. Sanford Health is a proud
Stay right there with
supporter of the
Washington,
Sioux
just
Falls School
be
District.
in the game, be within striking distance.
When the world changes,
In
you
the second
change
half,
with
Joey
it
Jansen,
by embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted.
really what Aberdeen
You push through the uncertainty,
after having a rough
and at
last
every
year.
point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Their offense with some good field position.
Number 24,
By the way, the
Tate
Warriors
Bronson set to
offense
kick
committed
off for
6
the
penalties in
Golden
that
Eagles.
first quarter for 35 yards. Ball be caught and returned at the 10-yard line. He's got some space. He has a nice return.
Number
Out to
28,
the
Blessing Tania
31.
on the return for Washington.
That was Blessing Tanya.
Tackled by
On the
number 8,
return
Jacob
there for
Maxbauer
Washington.
for the Golden Eagles.
And some nice field position for the Warriors as they'll take
It's
over
a 22-yard
on their own
return
31, see if they can keep their momentum.
to the
Their offense
31-yard
can keep
line,
their
brings
momentum
up
from their
first
last
down
drive,
and 10
where they went down the
for
field and
Washington.
scored a touchdown. As Max Thompson had a rough first quarter, didn't throw the ball a ton, but not a lot of missed throws when he did get the opportunities until that last drive, where he hit Tyus Hansen a couple times, he hit Josh Piper in the touchdown, and they hand it off to Johnson, who's going to get tackled from behind. That's going to be a huge loss for the Warriors.
Number 22, Michael
About 4
Johnson on
yards.
the carry for the Warriors.
Johnson, if he would have broken that tackle, he might have had a first down there. He had a lot of room there on the edge. Couldn't catch who got the tackle, but that was a nice tackle.
It's a loss of 4 on the play. Brings
For
up
Washington,
second down and 14 for
another hole that
Washington
their offense
on the
has
27-yard
been dug
line.
in. About every drive, even their scoring drive, it was 3rd and 21. They've just had a lot of 2nd and longs and 3rd and longs, which is really tough to overcome. They were able to last drive. They can't count on that every drive. Thompson's looking deep, and he miscommunication, and it is incomplete. Carson Strom was
Max Thompson's pass
complete
intended for number 13, Carson Strom, falls
was lucky that
incomplete.
wasn't picked off. He just overthrew everything, even the defender. And another 3rd and long for Washington. Let's see if the Golden Eagles here can get off the field this time. Keep building that momentum after a nice scoring
Brings up
drive
a 3rd down and 14
possession.
for the Warriors.
See if they can get the football right back to their offense and get back to work. Thompson on 3rd and 14. Rolls left. Throws it behind Tyus Hansen. Tough throw there on the run.
Max Thompson's pass
Can't really
intended
blame
for Tyus
Thompson a
Hansen
lot there.
falls incomplete.
Might have been a first down if that was completed, but it's
Number
incomplete,
22,
and it is
Jacob
4th and
Waltman
14
on the
for
coverage
Washington.
for the Golden Eagles.
And Aberdeen does exactly what they
That
need to
brings
do,
up a
take care of business, get right
4th down
back,
and
get
14
your
for
offense.
Washington.
We just put together a nice drive right back on the field.
Back to punt for the Warriors, Barons.
Nice job by that Aberdeen defense. Barons, that rugby-style punt again. That's another good punt, fair catch at the 37, and that's where Aberdeen will take over for this offensive possession.
Fair catch for the Golden Eagles by Carter Hogue.
And the fair catch was by Carter Hogue. Let's see if Aberdeen can keep building from that nice first possession. Of the second quarter. Rolf's back in the gun. He takes a snap, he hands off to Hogue, and Hogue is going to be wrapped up for no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 26, Carter Hogue on the carry for the Golden
Carter
Eagles.
Hogue hasn't
Brought down by a host
had a
of
great
Warriors.
game so far. Didn't get a carry actually in that first quarter. It was Rolfs.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Excuse me,
second
did get a
down and
couple,
10 for the
2 to 4
Golden
yards.
Eagles.
Still not much going for the 5'9" senior. It's been mainly Rolfs with most of the rushing yards. Definitely helped for that 24-yard run on 3rd down on that second possession of the game. Rolfs looks right, and he's going to dump off a screen to Hogue, and that's not going to go for much more.
Rolls
And
pass
that's going to set up
complete to
another third
Hogue.
down for Aberdeen.
Brought down by number 5,
So a nice response by the Warrior defense here after giving up a big play downfield and a touchdown. Nice response for
gain of 1 on the play.
No gains. Now let's see if they can get off the field and give it right back to their offense. Third and 10, 3 seconds left. He gets it off in time. And he's just got to dump off a screen to Hogue. And he makes a nice move. And he's got a first down into Washington territory. Carter Hogue is going to go inside the 40-yard line.
Carter Hogue.
No flags on the play either. So Aberdeen Central is able to get a first down.
34, Aaron Thomas for the Warriors.
Washington 38. Just a nice setup screen right there by Aberdeen.
It's a gain of 23 for Aberdeen.
Warriors brought
Central,
pressure.
which brings up a first down to 10.
They bid. And
on the Warrior 39-yard line.
Just a missed tackle there for Washington. And now Aberdeen's got a nice drive going again. Rolfs takes a snap, rolls right, he'll keep. And he's going to have a nice gain down to the 32.
Sam
7
Rolfs
yards.
on the keep for Aberdeen Central.
Short for Aberdeen.
Forced out of bounds by number 6, Luke Behrens for the Warriors.
This nice hot streak they got going offensively.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's now 2nd and 4. 15 seconds left in the play clock.
2nd down and 4 for Aberdeen Central.
And they'll run it all the way down and take their first timeout of the half. And we'll take a quick break here. Aberdeen and Washington are tied up at 7, but the Golden Eagles are on the move here with 7:26 left to go in the first half. Welcome back to Howard Field and this presentation of high school football
Out of the timeout,
on Howard Field YouTube channel and on KLRN Sports
Central.
7:26 left to go. Aberdeen trying to keep building on their momentum as they've had some nice offense going the past couple possessions. They're trying to take the lead here on the Warriors on the road. And it's going to be a pitch to the left for Carter Hogue. And he's going to have a first down to the 28-yard line.
Carter Hogue on the carry for Aberdeen Central.
And it will. First down. Aberdeen
brought down by number 46, Gabe Frerichs. Number 4, Jaden Fetron for the Warriors.
The red zone.
That's a gain of 5 on the play and good enough for an Aberdeen Central first down.
And Aberdeen's just they're kind of keeping it at their pace here, which has allowed them to be successful. They've had a nice response to a rough couple first drives. It's now 1st and 10. Rolfs keeps, goes left, makes a nice move inside. He's going to be close to a first down. That's going to get into the red zone, down inside the 20, and it'll be another 2nd and short for Aberdeen.
Sam
with a nice
on the keep for
first
Aberdeen
down
Central.
gain.
Brought down by number 3, Trig Otten.
And it's 2nd
for the Warriors.
I'll mark it 2nd and 2 as Aberdeen gets into the red zone.
It's a gain of
This
7 on
running
the
game
play.
this running game
Brings
and
up second
really it's
down
just been
and
run game and
2
short pass game has gotten
for the
Aberdeen all
Golden
the way down
Eagles.
here. They haven't taken really any shots downfield in this possession yet. And just that one big play downfield really just opened up this kind of short pass game. Now the Warrior defense has to respect that Aberdeen has the ability to throw the ball downfield. Rolfs rolls right, he keeps. And a nice tackle from behind by
Rolfs on the carry for the Golden Eagles. He's brought down by number 4, Jaden Fettrell.
I think it is 3rd and 4, a loss of a couple. Now let's see if the Golden Eagles here can pick up
Loss
the first
of 2
down and keep
yards
the drive
on the
alive.
play. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
5:40 left to go in this first half. Had a nice first half of action here, tied up at 7. Still 3rd and manageable for Aberdeen. Nothing to stress about here. And this probably is 4-down territory as well, unless they have a good kicker. Rolfs takes a snap. He's gonna look deep. He had a man, but he was knocked away. Nice coverage.
Rolfs pass intended for Hunter Payson falls incomplete.
And it's 4th down and 3, and it looks like the Golden Eagles
Knocked
are
down
going to
by
go
number
for this
10,
right here.
Garrett Hoffman for the Warriors.
Now I'm surprised they're on 3rd and 3. They didn't run the ball. You'd think if they knew they were going for it on
After
4th
the
down already, they
incompletion,
would
brings up 4th down and
maybe
3
try and
for
run the ball
Aberdeen
twice.
Central.
I don't know. That's just my thought. But now you have to pick this up here on 4th down, and maybe they don't even snap it. Maybe they just try and get the Warriors off sides and just take a timeout and then kick. But we'll see. Motions bar. And a timeout coming here for Aberdeen. For this crucial 4th down and 3 play. It's a big play coming up. Probably one of the biggest plays of the game so far. 5:17 left to go in quarter number 2. We got this ball game all tied up at 7 with the Golden Eagles threatening. We'll be back. Welcome back to Howard Field. It is 4th and 3 for Aberdeen from the Washington 21-yard line. And Rolfs takes the snap. He's going to look to the end zone. Ball jumped up. It is incomplete, but flags flying in the end zone. That'll likely be a pass interference on Garrett Hoffman there. And that'll likely give Aberdeen a first down around the 10. And we'll have to see pushed off. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Defense number 10. That penalty if it scores after the goal. Result, first down.
So it is pass interference on the Warriors. That's tough though for Garrett Hoffman. That's a great play call though for the Golden Eagles to bring out 6'5" tight end Alec
After
Vogel
the 11-yard
there.
penalty,
They,
brings up first down.
the Warriors had
For Aberdeen Central
5'9" Garrett Hoffman
on the 11-yard line.
8-inch difference. That's tough for a shorter defensive back there with a huge size disadvantage. So now it is first down and 10 for Aberdeen from the Warriors 10 as they're looking to capitalize on that penalty. Ross rolls right. He is got a man in the end zone for the touchdown, and the Golden Eagles take the lead.
Pass from number 10, Sam Rolfs.
Nice
So
throw from
Hunter
Sam
Leamer,
Rolfs
good
there.
for the Aberdeen Central touchdown.
Just out of the reach of a Warriors defensive back. And Aberdeen takes the lead on the road with a nice response after going down 7-0. That was
Set to
Hunter
kick the
Lemmer,
extra point for Aberdeen Central
or
is
Lemmer,
Tatum
in the back
Bronson.
of the end zone. Now the extra point from Tatum Bronson is good.
The extra
And the
point is
Golden
good.
Eagles lead by 7.
5:05 remaining in
Trying
the
to
second
pull
quarter.
off an upset
Aberdeen
here on the
Central
road
14, Sioux Falls, Washington
against the
7.
Warriors. And they're playing good football right now. They really are. They're playing to their strengths. Just running the football well, using that short passing game to their advantage, and they've hit receivers downfield a couple times. They have gotten bailed out a little bit, as Washington has committed a lot of penalties, which you can't lean on. But this
That Aberdeen
team's
Central
played pretty good
drive
football right
was
now, and they've given themselves a good chance to go out here and win a ball
drive
game.
that took 4 minutes and 32 seconds off
Out
the
here, a
clock.
nice response to start the 2020 season after a rough 2019 campaign. Now let's see if the Warriors can come up with an answer of their own after their defense gives up a couple touchdowns. And keep in mind, Washington will start the second half with the football, so if they can just have a nice controlled drive here, go down and score, and get the football back before halftime, that could be a huge swing in this game.
Tatum Bronson set
Bronson
to
will
kick
kick
off
it
for
away.
Aberdeen
It's a
Central.
short kick. It'll be fielded at about the 18, and it'll be down at about 35. A nice return.
Ball is returned by number 4, Jaden
Federal.
Fettrell for the Warriors.
Nice field
Brought down by
position.
number 8,
First
Jacob
and 10
Maxbauer, and number
from
22,
35.
Jacob Waltman for the Golden Eagles.
This Warrior offense has
26-yard
struggled in most
return
of their
brings up
drives this
first
game.
down and 10
A lot of penalties
for
false
Washington
starts,
at the 36-yard line.
and just not playing very well fundamental football. Let's see if that can change this drive. 3 seconds from the play clock. Thompson snaps, fumbles the snap a little bit, and Johnson's going to try and cut right, cuts back. Nice run up the middle for 40. Gain of 4.
Number 22, Michael Johnson,
second
the
and
ball
6 for
carrier for the
Washington.
Warriors.
Try and get that
Brought
running
down
game
by
going.
13, Alec Bogley.
It's kind of struggled a little bit tonight.
Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up second down and 5
Total one
for
in
Washington.
20 rushing yards on 7 attempts. But Max Thompson was 5 for 5 for 93 yards and a touchdown in that first quarter. Warriors going a little hurry up. Thompson takes a snap, a screen pass to Johnson, and he gets out of the tackle, and he's got a big play downfield. Johnson turns what looked like it wasn't going to go for anything
Pass complete to Michael Johnson
into
on
a
the play.
gain of about 15 yards.
Brought
And it's
down
a
by
first down
number
for the
12,
Warriors,
Hunter Leamer.
and it's first down and 10 from the 44-yard line of Aberdeen Central. And
Gain of
Washington
15
will
on
really
the
hurry
play.
up again. A screen pass to Piper, run the outside. He's got another first down. This Warrior offense keeps rolling with that no huddle.
Max
They've
Thompson's
gotta worry
pass
about
to
getting
Piper
going now.
complete.
Just get drives going to get into that no huddle.
It's a gain of 10 to the 34-yard line.
And it's now first and 10 from the 34 as Washington's trying to answer back Aberdeen Central from a couple good drives.
There is a
for
flag on the
touchdowns.
play.
And there is a flag down at the top of your screen at the 45. Looks like it's on Aberdeen.
Legal substitution, defense. That penalty being forced 5 yards from the end of the run. Result, first down.
So the legal substitution penalty there from Aberdeen will give
After the
Washington
penalty
5
brings
more
up a
yards.
first down and 10 for Washington on the Aberdeen Central 29-yard line.
And now Washington's going a little hurry up again. Thompson takes a snap, hands off to Johnson, and he's going to be wrapped up after a gain of 4.
22, Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
From the Golden Eagle 25.
Brought down by number 13, Alec Bogley. Gain of 4 on the
I'd
board
like to
brings
circle
up
that.
second down and
Playing
6 for the Warriors.
in the second quarter, they're playing to their strength on offense, and Aberdeen's playing to their strength on offense. And it's working out well for both teams to put up some nice drives. Washington closing in on the red zone, 2nd and 6 from the Golden Eagle 25. Thompson takes the snap, fake, goes for Hansen in the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Max Thompson's pass intended for Tyus Hansen falls incomplete.
Not horrible pass, maybe just a little far out of the reach.
Number 9, Charlie Olson on the coverage for Aberdeen Central. That brings up a
Probably
3rd down
wasn't
and 6
catchable
for
there.
the Warriors.
Maybe could have made it a little more catchable throw. That's a tough throw there in the corner of the end zone. Can't expect a quarterback to make that throw most of the time. 3rd and 6, big 3rd and 6 for Washington. It's a keeper for Thompson, and he's going to pick up 1st down over the middle of the field. He's going to get inside the 15-yard line.
Number
for
17,
Washington,
Thompson,
1st
the
down,
ball carrier for the
14.
Warriors.
Unexpected there from Thompson. He's
Brought
not
down
a guy
by 50,
that's going
Reese Burkhardt
to tuck
for
it
the
down and
Golden
run a
Eagles.
whole lot, especially on a 3rd and 6 there.
Gain of 11 to the 14 brings up 1st down
Now
for
Thompson
Washington.
is going to keep it again. That's going to be a face mask, or it should be. The helmet came off. I don't see a flag on the field. Now he's going to have to come off the field for
Max
a play.
Thompson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Somehow that's not a face mask. We'll get a replay. Unless his own teammate ripped it off. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not very... That's... I don't really want to really rip on the officials, but Max Thompson's face mask is clearly grabbed there. That's really not even close.
Number 12, Noah
Tough break
Robinson,
for Washington now,
quarterback
2nd
for the
and 12.
Warriors.
From the 16, see if they can respond here and still put this in the end zone. On the backup quarterback, he's just going to loft it up to Tyus Hansen, and he's just going to moss the cat in the end zone for the touchdown.
To Tyus
Nice
Hansen,
throw from the backup
Washington
quarterback,
touchdown.
Noah Robertson there. As he just kind of just threw it up to Tyus Hansen like he was playing 500, and Tyus Hansen was able to pull it down. And the Warriors are an extra point away from tying the game, excuse me.
Luke Behrens
And there's
set
not
to
really
take the
much
extra
more that,
point for the Warriors.
that's probably all they just wanted him to do. Extra point from Behrens is good, and that's all they really wanted him to do there, was just
And the extra point is good.
go in the game, either hand it
With
off or just
2:25
blow it up.
left in the second quarter, Aberdeen Central 14, Sioux Falls, Washington 14.
So just as Aberdeen caught a break by not being a penalty, then they go up and that's just a tough play. Tyus Hansen has the size advantage in the end zone there. Just a nice throw. A nice catch too in the corner of the end zone there. So now Washington responds, ties up the game, and now with 2:25 left,
That was an
Aberdeen would like to go out
64-yard
and
scoring drive for Sioux Falls, Washington, taking
put up a threat a little
2:33
bit as the
off
Warriors
the
start
clock.
the second half with the football. And Washington now has got built some momentum here, as that was for sure their best drive. Even their first drive, they had a lot of penalties, picked up a couple big plays. That was probably Washington's best drive of the football game. Golden Eagles have one timeout remaining with 2:25 left in the first half. Warriors have 2. Behrens to kick it off.
Luke Behrens set to kick off for Washington. Number 81, Spencer Barr, and number 3, Hunter Payson set to
kick that might go
return
out of bounds,
for
and
the
it is
Golden
going out of
Eagles.
bounds. And
Flag on
Golden
the
Eagles
play.
are starting with pretty good field position here to try and get a 2-minute drive going down the field. And we'll believe it's up to 35 in high school. And it is. And that's where Aberdeen will start this drive, and let's see how Aberdeen decides to manage this drive on offense. Probably just try and stay similar
After
to
the
what's
penalty, Aberdeen Central will take
been
over.
successful in this game.
First down at 10 on their own
On
35-yard
offense,
line.
try and get a little short pass game going to set up maybe a big play downfield. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Rolfson pistol formation. A one receiver to each side, takes a snap, fakes it, and he'll keep it, and he will get out of bounds for a gain of 4. Not a bad pickup on first down.
Wolf's on the keeper for the Golden Eagles.
2nd and 6 for Aberdeen to start this drive. Like I've said before, big possession for Aberdeen. Washington gets the ball.
He's rushed out of bounds by Jalen
Still,
Fettrell at the
even if they don't score
39-yard
here,
line.
a tie game is
It's a gain of 4 on the play, brings up
considered
2nd down
still
and
a win
6
for
for the
Aberdeen
Golden Eagles.
for this first half, especially to start the season. Second and 6, 10 seconds left on the play clock. Rolf's in the gun. Low snap, he'll keep right again. He's gonna get close to the first down. Ball came loose, but they are going to rule him down.
Number 10,
Let's see the
Rolf's
replay.
on the
He
carry
was
for
down.
the
It did
Golden
look like he
Eagles.
was down. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd short. It was a low snap. And
Brought down by 54, Jason Bartlett.
tough.
the Warriors.
It looked like he was down, but it also
Gain of
kinda
4 on the
looked
play
like
brings
that
up
he
3rd
might have
down
fallen
and 1
on the
for the
chest
Golden
of a
Eagles.
Warrior defender. Couldn't tell who it was. He was on the ground. Even if you could, obviously no reviews in high school football. Handoff on 3rd and short, and he, I think, Carter Hogue just barely got it.
Carter Hogue on the carry for
It's
the
going to be first down.
Golden
Aberdeen,
Eagles.
they got to maybe go a little no-huddle offense here.
Brought down by
1:37
number
left to go in the first
34,
half.
Thomas for the Warriors.
But yeah, it's a tough call. I
Gain of
think
1
they did.
brings
The
up
officials
first down
did
and
get
10
the right
for Aberdeen Central.
call on the field. It's 1st and 10 for Aberdeen. 90 seconds left to go in this first half. They seem to be taking their sweet old time here. Don't have a lot of time left here. 1:20 left to go. Play clock's now down to 10. They're probably going to have to get a big play downfield here if they want to score. Rolf's on 1st and 10, takes the snap, looks deep, and he's going for a corner route, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play.
Rolf's pass intended for number 12, Hunter Leamer, falls
Golden Eagles want
incomplete.
a pass interference. He was going for
Zach Berger is on the coverage for the Warriors.
Now just over a minute for Aberdeen. Probably going to have to get another
After
big
the
pass
incompletion
downfield.
brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Golden
Anywhere
Eagles.
around the 20 or 25 is where Aberdeen will try and kick a field goal. A young kicker, 5'10" sophomore. Might not have the best range yet, but hey, maybe I'll be wrong. Second attempt, it's a screen pass. I believe that was a forward pass. It was.
Rolf's pass
So it's
intended
incomplete.
for Leamer.
Now it's 3rd and long for Aberdeen, and now some strategizing here. What you really don't want
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
to
for
do
Aberdeen
is
Central.
throw an incompletion here, give Washington the ball back, and give them a chance to go downfield and score for halftime. That'd be a killer there for Aberdeen. So we'll see what they do. I still think they throw the ball here, or maybe give a little run pass option. 7 seconds left. Aberdeen's probably gonna have to use their final timeout. Play clock's down to 3, down to 1. They do just get it off in time, and they set up a screen to Hogue. Another beautifully executed screen, and Hogue's got a first down all the way down to the 40-yard line. Washington bit on the screen again. 52 seconds
Rolf's
left, and
pass
a big first down picked up for Aberdeen, and now they got to hurry up to the line here and either spike it or get a quick playoff.
He's forced out of bounds by a host of Warriors led by
Time's
46.
not in their favor.
Gabe
Time's
Ferris.
running out.
Gain of 15 on the play brings up 1st down and 10 for Aberdeen Central.
So another nicely executed screen for Aberdeen. They've done that a few times in this game. It's now 1st and 10 from the Washington 40. Rolfs takes a snap, screen pass, big hit, and that's going to be incomplete. And he might be shaken up.
Rolf's pass incomplete, intended for number 12, Hunter Leamer.
Wow, a big hit.
Broken up by
Right
number
up the
20,
pad.
Matthew Ageman for the Warriors.
And Hunter Leamer, I believe, it was Hunter Leamer, looks a little shaken up. He's going to come out of the game.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10
think that was right off
for
the
Aberdeen
pad.
Central.
whoever that was. I actually think it was Matthew Eigenman. Big hit though. Break up the pass. Probably would have been a completion. But maybe that helped Aberdeen a little bit because that would have just kept the clock running. There's 3 seconds left. Aberdeen can't use a timeout here. Rolfs takes the snap. It's a low snap. He's going to keep left side. And he's going to get the 32 balls loose. And the Warriors have got it. So a costly turnover from Aberdeen. And Washington's got it back with 39 seconds left to go in the half.
Number 5, Zach Bergers on the recovery.
So Rolfs just looked like he lost it on the hit there. And now maybe Washington's got a chance to go down and score again before halftime. Still got 2 timeouts. So a big turnover there from Aberdeen. Would have gotten the ball to around the 30-yard line. Probably maybe would have used their only timeout there. Now Aberdeen's got a D up to prevent the Warriors from taking the lead by halftime.
Warriors take over, first down and 10.
First and 10 for Max Thompson. He takes the snap, hands off Johnson, who's going to gain about 3 or 4 yards. No, not 3 or 4 yards, about 2 yards.
22, Michael Johnson on the carry for the Warriors.
Does not look like they're going to use a timeout.
Brought down by 59, Raleigh Moore, and 13, Alec Bogley for the Golden Eagles.
I think Washington's going to take it down a half here. They're not calling a timeout. It looks like Washington wants to run another play here. Thompson takes a snap. Just going to set up a screen to Josh Piper. And he will be brought down for no gain. And that will take us through the end of the first half. We are all tied up at 14. We got a ball game here at Howardwood Field. Nice half from Aberdeen. They are in this game right now.
Short gain of 3 on the play.
Head to 15.
And we are at halftime. Your score, Aberdeen Central
We'll be back
14,
for the start
Sioux Falls, Washington 14.
Hello, guest. We are pleased to have you at Howardwood Field. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2020-2021 school year. District administrators have worked with city, state, and national officials to develop the following safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Following CDC guidelines, masks are expected for our guests. Please be respectful of others during your visit and as you exit the stadium today. Mingling, socializing, as well as tailgating is prohibited. Observe social distancing, spacing at least 6 feet apart from another group while seated on the bleachers. Small children to middle school age children should remain seated with family before and during the event. Restrooms and concessions are available, but adults should accompany children to monitor proper hand washing and proper social distancing. Water fountains are not available. Please leave the facility today immediately following the event, and as you are leaving, please leave 6 feet between you and the group ahead of you. Thank you for your assistance in providing a safe environment for our events.
We are welcoming to the field the Washington Warrior Marching Band. Performing their 2020 program, Dia de los Muertos. The Warriors will express their celebration of death rather than the sadness as viewed around this traditional Mexican holiday. This multi-day holiday, the Day of the Dead, involves family and friends gathering to pray for and remember their loved ones who have died and helping support their spiritual journey as they awaken for one single day each year to celebrate. Washington will perform music pieces entitled Huampengo by Jose Pablo Moncaya and Sensei Maya by Silvestre Reveltos, as well as original compositions by Jamie Wind Whitmarsh out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Soloists include Sidney Kervink and Colin Feerick on trumpet, Micah Moran on snare drum, and Natalie Peters, Addison Winker, and Angelita Benda in the color guard. Of course, marching band is not immune to the effects of the coronavirus on school and school-related activities, and as such, we'll be performing only 3/4 of the show for you this evening as we continue to refine our closing movement. Thank you.
Probably just do volleyball, football, basketball.
Alright, do you need anything right now?
Yeah, actually, I'll water.
Drum majors Nicholas Levisay, Sydney Hansen, and Leighton Kramer. Is your band ready? Washington Warrior Marching Band, you may now take the field in exhibition performance. The Washington Warrior Marching Band has a long-standing tradition of performing competitively and will compete in 5 professional performances this season. The Warriors will travel to Brandon Valley High School to perform in the Big Sioux Preview and the Big Sioux Review. They will perform here in Sioux Falls at our home competition, the Festival of Bands, as well as Orange City, Iowa for the Dutchman Field Championship and Ankeny, Iowa for the Mid-Iowa Band Championship. Staff for the Warrior Marching Band include directors Kylie Coyne and Benjamin Harder, Brett Coker on percussion, Simon Keller on sound technology, and Kylie Coyne for color guard, as well as many seasoned staff members that support and teach the band throughout the summer. Great job, Warrior Marching Band. Per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of the game, both teams will exit the field immediately. Spectators are required to exit Howard Wood Field immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. Washington is set to receive the kickoff to start the second half. Tayden Bronson set to kick off for
Howard
Aberdeen
in this
Central.
presentation of high school football on the Howard Field YouTube channel on
Barons and
Sports
Tania
Replay.
back deep to receive for
We
Washington.
start the second half, and we had an entertaining first half here at Howard Wood. And we were all tied up at 14. Luke Barons to return the kickoff, and he is going to be down at the 20-yard line. Nice kick coverage from Aberdeen.
Barons on the return
and the
for
Warriors will start the
Washington.
second half with the football.
A gain of 17.
And they had a way better end of the first quarter and last drive, or second
Number 8,
last drive,
Jacob
I guess,
Merksbauer,
of the second
on the
quarter
tackle for Aberdeen Central.
in this game, as they found themselves down 14-7, but were able to put a nice little drive together.
That brings up a first down and 10 for Washington with the ball on the 21-yard line.
Now they'll look to take the lead here right away in the third quarter. Hope to keep this momentum going, as they were killed by penalties in the first half. Had 7 total penalties for 46 yards. Also had the big pass interference in the back of the end zone, which ended up in a touchdown. And that's a handoff to Johnson, and Johnson's got a big hole up the middle. And he's got a first down.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Michael Johnson.
Brought down by number 8, Merksbauer, and 22, Waltman for Aberdeen
yards
Central.
In the
A gain
first
of
half,
15 on the play brings up first down and 10 for Washington.
That'll help his stat a little bit, as he has a nice gain and a first down for Washington, trying to pick up the pace, just like they did in the first half, which is when they were at their best. A high snap. Johnson breaks, gets through a tackle, and is able to gain a few yards, which
22 Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
A few yards.
Brought down by number 13, Alec Vogley for the Golden Eagles. It's a gain of 3 on the play. Brings up second down and 7
on for Washington
for the Warriors.
With 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now Washington's slowing it down here a little. So they've been going fast tempo a lot. Thompson takes a snap. He's going to throw it right, and it's caught by Tyus Hansen. Looks to have enough for the
Max
first down.
Thompson's pass is complete. Caught by number 19, Tyus Hansen.
It looks like it's going to be enough to move sticks for the first down.
Forced out by Ashton Lenling and Charlie Olson for the Golden Eagles.
A couple first downs for Washington here, and they got a nice drive going early on here. Their own 46. And
that's a gain of 6. Good enough for a Washington first down.
Not going right back to their quick no-huddle offense yet. No motion. Thompson takes a snap. Ball fake. Slant route. Nice route for the first down there. As the catch from Carson Strom.
Max Thompson's pass completed to number 13, Carson Strom.
And he's going to have a gain of 14 and another Warrior
number 28,
first down.
Alex Hopfinger on the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Line.
That's a gain of 14 on the play and brings up a Washington first down.
Warriors, now they're picking up the pace a little bit. Piper in motion. Johnson takes a snap. Handoff Johnson up the middle. A nice gain. He's going to get the first down to 27. First down Warriors, and they keep the drive
going. Number 22, Michael Johnson on the carry for the Warriors.
Golden Eagle defense right now.
Colin Huff on the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Not been able to find an answer yet in this possession.
It's a gain of 13 on the play, which is good for a Washington first down.
Still plenty. Still, it's not over yet. Can still get a stop here, and Washington can still likely come away empty here if your defense can hold up. Motion is Malcolm Johnson. Big touchdown earlier. And Johnson's going to carry it up the middle for a gain of about 3. And that'll make it about second and 6 or 7.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors. He's wrapped up and met by Raleigh Moore and Reese Burkhart for the Golden Eagles.
Second half. And now he's going to come out of the game for a play or two. So Washington's
it's a gain of 4 on the play, brings up second down and 6 for the Warriors.
7 seconds left. Washington's got to hurry it up a little. Johnson in motion, takes the snap. Thompson going deep to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown.
Max Thompson's pass
with a
complete
second
to
catch
Carson
of the
Strong.
drive.
Good for the Washington touchdown.
And the Warriors take the lead with a nice offensive possession in the first half. That's a nice pass for Max Thompson there to find Strom in the back of the end zone. And now the Warriors.
Luke Barron's
nice
set to
drive.
kick the extra point for the
Took
Warriors.
3 minutes and just about 3 minutes. Now Luke Barron's on for the extra point. Looks good. He's now 3 for 3 on his extra points
The
today.
extra point by
And the
Barron's
Warriors
is good.
lead Aberdeen by
With
7.
8:50 remaining in the
8:50
third
left to
quarter.
go in the third
Sioux
quarter.
Falls, Washington 21,
And now,
Aberdeen
let's see if the
Central
Eagles can come up with
14.
an answer of their own, and they were able to answer Washington's first touchdown with a couple touchdowns of their own to take the lead. Right now, 14 unanswered points for Washington to take a 7-point lead. Now we'll see if Aberdeen can do the same here and put up a fight on this next
SDN's
drive.
reliability and network protection allows you to focus on your business, but also gives you the confidence to step away and enjoy the uptime. Howard Wood Field's Wi-Fi is provided by SDN Communications.
Now Barron's.
Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband network. Enjoy the uptime.
That scoring drive for Washington was 7 plays and 79 yards, taking 3:05 off the clock. Set to kick off for Washington is Luke Barron's.
Barron's to kick it away. It'll be fielded at about the 10. And running right and being tackled at about the 25 yard
Number 81, Spencer Barr, returns the kick for the Golden Eagles.
is
Brought down by Randolph Kapai.
now Aberdeen coming out for their first
That brings
drive
up a first down
of
and
the
10
second half.
on the 24-yard line for Aberdeen
Sam
Central.
Rolfs, first-year quarterback, with a nice first half. Washington didn't throw the ball, actually threw the ball pretty well. And 6 for 12, not the best completion percentage, but threw for 114 yards and a touchdown in that big 59-yard play downfield. And also ran the ball 12 times for 17 yards and a touchdown with that 24-yard run. And Rolfs will keep it here to start the second half, and he breaks the tackle on the left side. And he'll go for about 5 yards to the 29. A nice first down gain for Rolfs.
Sam Rolfs on the keeper for the Golden Eagles.
And Carter Hogg
Brought down by Ashton
wasn't great on the
Zyke
ground.
for the
Had 6
Warriors.
carries for 10 yards.
It's a gain of 5 on the play,
Didn't
brings
get
up
much
second
going,
down
but
and 5
was
for the Golden
able
Eagles.
to catch 3 passes for 39 yards and a couple key third down grabs on screen plays. They were able to keep drives alive. So he still made an impact on this game despite not running the ball great. Now Aberdeen's got to use a timeout. And which is not what Aberdeen head coach Mitch Kranz would like in the situation, especially with if you're down, you need to use timeouts at the end of the game, but just a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a sec. Welcome back to Howard Wood
After
Field.
the Aberdeen
5 to go in the
Central
third
timeout
quarter.
brings up second
See what
down and
Aberdeen
5
comes
for the
up with
Golden
here
Eagles.
after the timeout. It's 2nd and 5 from their own 29. Hogg in motion. A snap, and it's a screen to Spencer Barr, and it's a pass, a trickeration, and it's intercepted. It's picked off and running down the sideline, and he's going to run all the way inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. It's Jaden Federal And there's a flag after the play, and it's going to be excessive celebration probably on the Warriors, which is going to be a big penalty.
By Washington's Jaden Fettrell. There is a flag on the play.
I thought it might have been there's a flag back at the 23 as well. I thought it was probably a forward pass. I thought it was maybe going to be an illegal forward pass, which I think is what they're going to do. But I think that play will be declined if there is the option to decline it, which I think there should be.
After the change of possession, legal block in the back, number 46 on Washington, to be a 10-yard penalty and foul the foul. After the play, personal foul, late hit, number 5, Washington. That penalty enforced 15 yards, first down.
So a couple costly penalties there from the Warriors. The block in the back, there was no illegal forward pass, but the Warriors are gonna be hugely penalized by this. They'll be all the way back at the Aberdeen 48-yard line and would have had the ball on the 2 or 3 yard line, would have just been able to run the ball in easily.
After the Washington penalty, will bring up first down and 10 for the Warriors from the Golden Eagles 48-yard line.
And now let's see if Aberdeen can take advantage of this. They just got a huge break there. I like the play call there from Aberdeen. Try and get that trick play going out of the timeout, but Washington was just all over it. Thompson takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and it's going to be stuffed for a gain of 3.
Number 28, Blessing Tania, the ball carrier for the Warriors. Brought down by 59, Raleigh Moore, and number 6, Ashton Lendling for the Golden Eagles. Gain of 3 on the play brings up second down and 7 for the Warriors.
Despite the couple big penalties. And that's penalty numbers 8 and 9 for the Warriors in this game. That'll be something they come back on if they are not able to get a win here in this ball game. In motion is Ben Burgos, the tight end. Another handoff to Tania. And that's going to go for only 2 more. And it's going to set up a 3rd and about 5.
Tania, the ball carrier for Washington.
Now, see if Aberdeen can get off the field here and take advantage of this couple Washington penalties to get the ball back.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd down and 5
6:50 to go
for the Warriors.
Quarter number 3. Big 3rd down for Washington, as Aberdeen's defense has been on the field about the whole second half so far. See if they can get off it here. Warriors got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Thompson shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock. Piper in motion, takes a snap. He's going for Hansen. Jump ball. It is incomplete, out of bounds. And I thought he got a foot down, but maybe wasn't in control.
Max Thompson's pass intended for Tyus Hansen.
And the Golden Eagles get a stop, but looks like the Warriors are still going to go for it.
That brings up a 4th down and 5 for the Warriors.
And we'll see a replay here, see if he did indeed get a foot down, or if he was out of bounds. Can't really see, the sideline's kind of in the way, but I can see it looked like Tyus Hansen might have bobbled the ball, might not have had full control by the time when he had that foot down. But now it's fourth and 5, Washington going for it. Thompson keeps, and he is going to be just short of the 1st down at the 39-yard line, and the Golden Eagles come up with a big stop and get the football back as they take advantage of those penalties, which might come back to haunt the Warriors big time. And the Golden Eagles will take over on their own 39-yard line
the Golden Eagles
after a big 4th down hole. And plus for Aberdeen, they got even better field position than what they did when they turned it over. They're just about the same. They're about around the same spot of the field from where they turned it over, so that turnover is not going to come back to bite the Golden Eagles. And it's going to be a false start on Aberdeen.
Penalty on the
play.
Pretty
easy call. Now it's 1st and 15 for Aberdeen after the false start.
After the procedure penalty,
Aberdeen
for Aberdeen
has had a few
Central brings
penalties,
up
but
first down and 15.
it's only their third of the game, and it's just been a few 5-yard penalties. The Warriors have had some more costly penalties, just like those last two, pass interference in the end zone. That's now first and 15. Golden Eagles have 7 seconds left on play clock. And Rolfs takes the snap. He's going to pump fake. He's going to roll. He's got some room. He's going to run to about the 39-yard line for a gain of 5, and he'll get those
Rolfs on the
false
carry
start
for the
penalty yards
Golden
back.
Eagles.
It's now second and 10
Brought down by 33, Randolph Kapai.
for Aberdeen.
And number 4, Jaden Fettrell for the Warriors.
So a nice scramble there from
Gain of
Rolfs. He had
5
a
on
few
the
Warriors
play.
coming at him.
That brings up second down and 10 for Aberdeen Central.
He was able to at least scramble for a few yards there. Now it's second and 10 from 39. 5:40 left to go in quarter number 3. 15 seconds left on the play clock. See if Aberdeen takes a shot down here. Takes a shot downfield. Haven't taken a lot of those in this game, and when they did, it was successful. Ralphs with the keep, rolling left, and he'll take that for about 3 or 4 yards. That'll set up.
Rolfs the ball carrier for the Eagles.
And about.
He's wrapped up by number 20, Matthew Ageman, for the Warriors.
6 or 7. We'll see.
Short gain of 3 on the play brings up third down and 7 for Aberdeen Central.
Now we'll see what the Golden Eagles come up with offensively. See if they take a shot downfield or not. It worked the one time they took a shot downfield. See if they can just test this Warrior defense in the secondary a little bit. It's led by Luke Behrens and Garrett Hoffman. See if they can maybe just get a favorable matchup. 3rd and 6, back to pass. Over the middle of the field, it is caught! What a catch on the middle of the field. I
Rolfs'
believe that
pass
was
is complete
Spencer Barr.
over the middle to number 84, Noah
No, it
Behrens.
was Noah Behrens, the tight end.
46
6'6"
Gabe
tight end.
Frericks with the tackle for
I
the
thought that was
Warriors.
about to be picked off. That was Gabe Freerich's that was just a jump ball. I think Freerich had his hands there too, but Behrens was just able to use the size. Now Rolfs keeps it left, and he's going to get a good gain of about 7 or 8 yards, and that'll set up a second and short.
Rolfs on the keeper for the
Aberdeen.
Eagles. He's rushed
Those
out
are the
of
plays
bounds by
that
number
Aberdeen has needed
20, Ageman
in
for
their
the
drives
Warriors.
where they've been able to get a first down or two, but have not been able to score because they weren't picking those up and completing big passes.
It's a 7-yard gain and brings up
That's a big
second
play.
down
See
and
if
3
Aberdeen can
for the
take
Golden
advantage.
Eagles.
Now 2nd and 2 from the 27. 4:10 to go in quarter number 3. Rolfs and gun. Eight seconds on the play clock. Rolfs takes a snap. He rolls right. He's looking. He is going to shovel pass, but his receiver wasn't ready for it. And now it's going to be 3rd and
Rolfs
short.
pass
Rolfs could have picked up the first down with his
incomplete,
feet
intended
there.
for number 3, Hunter Payson.
Hunter Payson was not ready for the pass, and now it's 3rd and
Brings
2,
up
and now
third
the
down
Golden
and 2
Eagles are
for the
probably
Golden
in 4-down
Eagles.
territory here at the 27. Probably too far to kick it, to kick a field goal, and it's definitely way too close to punt it. Could see a couple runs here from Rolfs and Aberdeen because it's 3rd and 2. Got 2 plays to pick up 2 yards. Could see a sneak here as well, just a couple sneaks, but looks like he's in the shotgun. 3 seconds on the play clock. He snaps, and it's going to be a false start.
Flag on the play.
I believe it'll be a false start at least. And that is a costly
After the
false start.
procedure penalty, the Golden Eagles will have 3rd down and 7.
Now they'll probably be forced to throw the football here. Should still be 4-down territory either way, even here at the 32. It's still probably the same. Rolfs takes the snap. He sets up a screen to Hogg, and he's got a first down. Carter Hogue is inside the 20 to the 18, and the Golden Eagles do
Rolfs
it again
pass
with the
complete to
screenplay.
number
The
26,
Warriors bite
Carter
again.
Hogue.
And Aberdeen has got another third down
He's
conversion
wrapped up by number
on a
20,
screen
Matthew
pass.
Ageman for the Warriors.
And now the Golden Eagles threatening with a big pickup there on third down. Third down inside the red zone to the 18-yard line.
Gain of 14 on the play brings up a first down and 10 for the Golden
The
Eagles.
Warriors defense is kind of backed up on their heels now. Aberdeen throwing a lot of different kinds of offense at them. 4 seconds left. Rolfs takes the snap. He keeps up the middle. That's not going anywhere. Nice defense by the Warriors there.
Sam
Rolfs
Rolfs
might
on
pick
the
up a
keep
yard.
for the Golden Eagles.
It's now 2nd and 9.
He's wrapped up by number
From
34,
the 17.
Aaron Thomas, with help from Jacob Wolhoy for the Warriors.
Rolfs
Short
has had a
gain of
nice
1 on
game
the
with
play
his-
brings up
with
second
his
down
feet.
and 9 for Aberdeen Central.
Making Washington just on their heels defensively. Making them respect his ability to run the ball. And it's now 2nd and 9, 10 seconds left on the play clock, 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Rolfs takes a snap, rolls right, is going to get away from one tackle and is going to pick up a first down, cuts back, and is going to score for the
Sam
touchdown.
Rolfs on the run for the Golden
Sam
Eagles.
Rolfs
Good for
with
a
a
touchdown.
17-yard touchdown run. Makes some nice moves, and Aberdeen is an extra point away from tying this ball game up. And I was expecting Rolfs to just go out of bounds at about the 6 or 7 yard line just to pick up a first down, but he kept going and was able to
Caden
sneak into the end
Bronson
zone.
set to kick the extra
And
point
now
for the
Aberdeen
Golden
is
Eagles.
just an extra point away from tying this game up. Extra point from Tatum Bronson is good, and it is a tie ball game with 2:29 left to go
And
in
the
the
extra
third
point
quarter.
is good.
We'll
With
take a quick break.
2:29
We'll be
left
back
in the
30
third quarter.
seconds.
Aberdeen
Tie game.
Central 21,
We got a good
Sioux
one
Falls,
here at Howard.
Washington 21. That was an 8-play, 61-yard scoring drive for the Golden Eagles, taking 3 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock.
Back to Howard Field, 2:29 left to go in the third quarter. All tied up at 21.
Bronson set to kick off for the
Warriors and
Golden Eagles. Tania and Bering set to receive the
Let's
kick
see
for the
if this
Warriors.
momentum for Aberdeen can carry over to the defensive side of the football here and get their team another stop. And Behrens fields the ball inside the 5, and he's going to be brought down at the 25 from about 20 yards. Or excuse me, that was not Luke Behrens, that was Tristan Fitzsimmons.
Tristan Fitzsimmons on the return for the Warriors.
Now Washington will take over from their own 25
Number 56, Jaden
as they
Jorgensen.
failed to
And number 21,
They failed
Jaden
to
Smith
score
on the
off
tackle
of
for
the
Golden
interception. That
Eagles.
actually brought the ball all the way down to the 2 or 3 yard line. And the penalties brought the ball back to around midfield, and they were unable to score. So now, missed opportunity there.
The
Now
return
the
gained
Warriors,
14
this is a
yards
big
for the
offensive
Warriors.
possession here with the
Warriors
game
will
tied.
take over first down
Just
and
over
10
2
on
minutes
the
to go in the third
25-yard
quarter.
line.
It's Washington looking to avoid a first season loss to the Aberdeen Golden Eagles, who are putting up an impressive performance here on the road with not very many expectations for this season. Thompson takes a snap, looks left, and he's being chased. He scrambles out, but he's not going to get out of it this time, and the Golden Eagles will wrap him up for a 9 or 10 yard sack.
Max Thompson is sacked
So
by
Thompson was able
number
to avoid
59, Raleigh Moore.
The sack right
And number
away,
13,
but
Alec Bogley
too
for the
many
Golden
Golden
Eagles.
Eagle defenders there.
A loss
And
of
it's
10
now
on the
second
play
and
for
20
the
from the
Warriors
15.
brings up second down and 20.
There's nowhere to go. Might see a couple passes here from the Warriors. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Off snap, and Thompson is going to be wrapped up and brought. He gets it off at the last second. Dangerous pass was almost intercepted. Probably
Thompson's
a little
pass
too risky
intended
there
for
for
Piper
Max Thompson.
falls incomplete.
Could have gone really bad.
That brings up 3rd down and 20.
Just got lucky
for
there's
the
no
Warriors.
white jerseys there. Otherwise, that's a pick and possibly going the other way for 6. Either way, it is still now 3rd and 20 for the Warriors. All their momentum is killed right now. Thompson takes a snap. He's probably going to have to hit someone downfield. Nice protection. Thompson over the middle of the field. Almost caught. A nice effort from Josh Piper laying
Thompson's
out.
Pass intended
But he was
for Piper
unable to
falls
haul it in.
incomplete.
And a 3 and out
Number 4,
for
Parker
the Washington
Bauer on the
offense.
coverage
And
for the
now
Golden Eagles.
the Golden Eagles have all the momentum on their side, and they will get the
That
football
brings up
back
4th and 20 for the Warriors.
with likely some good field position here. With 1:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. And now Washington backed up on the punt here. Just got to make sure no punt miscues here to give Aberdeen some free points.
Warriors in punt formation.
I expect
Luke
some
Barron's
pressure here
back
from
to punt
Aberdeen.
for Washington.
Try and get a block punt maybe. Barron's with a nice boot. And it's going to bounce and give a nice bounce for Washington. Still good field position for Aberdeen at their own 43. Could have been a little better, but a nice punt from Barron's.
The ball is down at
Eagles
the
take over with
Golden
all
Eagle
momentum on their side
43-yard
at
line.
43 with 1:16 to go in quarter number 3. As Sam Rolfs
after the Barron's
Aberdeen Central
42-yard
offense
punt.
will head back
The
out.
Golden Eagles will take over 1st down and 10 from their own
to
43-yard
perform
line.
offensively as they did last drive. And Rolfs is in the gun. In motion is Mason Huff. And another timeout for Aberdeen
Flag on the
Central.
play.
And we will take a quick break here from Howard Field. We'll be back in 30 to 60 seconds. Tie ball game with 1:15 to go in quarter number 3.
There was no flag on the play. That was a timeout, Aberdeen Central. Just a reminder, per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of the game, both teams will exit the field immediately. Spectators are required to exit Howard Wood Field immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to Howard Field and this presentation of high school football on the Howard Field YouTube channel and on KLRN Sports Replay. 1:15 left to go in quarter number 3. Aberdeen Central putting up a heck of a fight here
10.
with the Washington Warriors as they are looking to go down the field and score again. It's a pitch to Hogue, and that's not going to do anything for Aberdeen Central. It's going to be a loss of a yard. Carter Hogue is not been able to get going
ball carrier
for this Aberdeen offense. Has really struggled on the run game. Has had some crucial catches though in this game out of the backfield.
There's a loss of 1 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 11.
Helped Aberdeen keep drives alive and been able to keep going down the field and going to score. So hasn't made an impact on the running game, but certainly has in the air. And there will likely just be one more play until the end of the 3rd quarter here. 2nd and 11. It's another handoff to Hogue. Going to take out the middle. He's got a nice run, one of his better runs of the day, and that might go for a 1st down, and it will. A nice run for Carter Hogue.
Sam the ball carrier for the Eagles.
A lot of yards after contact. Up
He's
in the
brought
Washington
down by number 33, Randolph
45.
Kapai for the Warriors.
And looks like Aberdeen.
That is a gain of 11 and good enough for a Golden Eagle 1st down.
Choose to. Or they can run this clock out if they would like. Golden Eagles have 1 timeout left in this ballgame, which might be important later on in the game. They need to use timeouts to get the ball back. Aberdeen running to the line. Looks like they might want to get one more play off, or at least try and draw Washington off sides. But they will snap one more. And it's a handoff to Hogue. And Hogue's got to run up the middle. Nice spin. And it's going to pick up a gain of 7. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. We have got a tie ball game after 3.
For the Golden Eagles. He's brought down by
21 between
Aaron
the Golden
Thomas
Eagles and the Warriors.
for Washington.
We'll be back. We got a good one here with 12 minutes and
Gain of 7 on the play brings up
12 minutes
second
left
down
to
and
go
3.
in regulation.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Aberdeen Central 21, Sioux Falls, Washington 21. Just a reminder, per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of the game, both teams will exit the field immediately. Spectators are required to exit Howard Wood Field immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to Howard
Aberdeen
Field.
Central has second and 3
12
to
minutes left
begin
to go.
the fourth quarter.
We are starting the fourth quarter here at Aberdeen. Looking to keep on driving, and they hand off to Hogue, who's had a nice drive, but he's going to be swallowed up for no gain. And it's now 3rd and short for Aberdeen.
Carter Hogue,
Here's
the
Hogue.
ball carrier
Another
for the
carry.
Golden Eagles. Brought down by number 46, Gabe
He's
Frericks
up
for the
to
Warriors.
10 carries for 29 yards, which is nice after he had a rough first half.
A loss of 1 on the play brings up 3rd down and 4
Likely 4 down
for Aberdeen
territory for the
Central.
Golden Eagles here. With 11.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Might see a couple more runs here. Wouldn't be surprised. Wells takes a snap, rolls left. He's looking downfield. He's going to keep it. He's going to tuck and run, and he's going to pick up the first. That ball's loose. It's on the ground, and the Warriors have got it.
Fumble on the play.
So Rolfs picks up the first down, but loses the
Recovered
football.
by Sioux
And the Warriors
Falls,
come up with a
Washington.
huge turnover on defense to take over.
Number 42, Ashton Zeich
Rolf's
with the
second fumble
recovery
of the
for
game.
the Warriors.
And that one could be a costly one, even more than the first one. Yep, ball stripped. Couldn't tell who stripped it. But a nice strip from whoever did that. And it looked like Gabe Frears just fell on the ball.
Washington will take
So the
over
Warriors
1st
take
and
over.
10
Let's see if
from
they
their
can
own
take advantage
31-yard line.
From a turnover in their own territory. And go down the field and take the lead. Thompson takes a snap, hands off. Up the middle for a gain of about 8. A nice gain from
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
And it's now 2nd and 2.
Brought down by
For
number
Washington,
77,
39.
Josh Steinwant. And
Let's see
28,
if they go back to that
Hopfinger
hurry-up offense, which
for
is
the Golden Eagles.
really working for them in
It's a
that
gain of
first
8
half.
on the play, brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Warriors.
Second and 2 from Thompson. Piper in motion. Thompson takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's going to tuck it in and run. Almost fumbled the ball. But he holds on and picks up the first down after a gain of 6.
Max Thompson, the ball carrier for the Warriors. He's brought down by number 13, Alec Vogley for the Golden Eagles.
Washington picks up the first down. They
Gain
get a
of
drive
6 on the
moving
play
here from
is
their
good
own
enough for a
45.
Warrior first down.
They got Aberdeen Central on their heels now. They will slow it down, work some clock now. We're going to be hitting the 10-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Aberdeen playing a nice game so far, staying competitive. Thompson's in the gun. Ties Hanson in motion, takes the snap. Looks left. He's going to fire left. A long pass, but it's caught. And that is going to go up to the 45. Should be another first down.
Max Thompson's pass completed to Malcolm Johnson.
That is Malcolm Johnson on the
He's brought down by number 22, Jacob Waltman, for the Golden Eagles.
At the end of the first quarter.
That's a gain of 11 on the play and good enough for a Washington first down.
Another first down here to the Aberdeen 45-yard line. So they've got a drive going. 9.5 minutes left to go. Thompson, pistol formation, 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap, hands it off. Johnson's not going to go for anything. Nice D there by Aberdeen Central, and it's
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for Washington. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by a host of Golden Eagles.
Don't let Washington
no gain on the play, brings up second down and 10 for the Warriors.
Their second and third downs even easier. Now Washington changing tempo a lot than what they were earlier in this ball game. Now past 9 minutes to go. Thompson and shotgun, 2 receivers to each side once again. Got a mismatch down there on the bottom of your screen of Tyus Hansen. He's going to look that way. He's got him wide open. He's got him inside the 15, inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. He might have stepped out of bounds,
to Tyus Hansen,
but they will rule it a touchdown.
Washington
And Washington has taken the lead. That's a nice throw from Thompson there to lead him, to lead his receiver. Makes a beauty of a pass.
Barron set to kick the extra point for the Warriors.
Barron's for the extra point is up, and it is good. And Washington takes a
Barron's extra point is good.
Only
with
long pass to
8:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. Sioux Falls, Washington 28, Aberdeen Central 21.
And yeah, can't really tell from the replay if he stepped out of bounds at all. If he did, would have been around the 5 or 10 yard line.
Sanford Health is committed to putting your health and safety first. From wellness centers to clinics, all Sanford Health locations are following CDC guidelines and sanitizing several times a day. Sanford Health is a proud supporter of the Sioux Falls School District.
It's Aberdeen's turn for an answer.
When the world
from their offense, who just coughed the ball away when they had momentum in Washington territory. Now they got to build it back up.
And taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And Aberdeen Central will
Luke
start.
Barron's kickoff is touched back. The Golden Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. That scoring play for Washington was 5 plays and 69 yards, taking 2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock.
Playmaking by their quarterback, Sam Rolfs, who has played a good ball game for them, despite a couple turnovers, has also made plays for them to keep them in this game. Now they're going to need one last drive from him. And maybe you go for the 2-point conversion, but probably too early to go for the 2-point conversion here. There's still plenty of time left in this ball game. 8.5 minutes. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Rolf snaps. He's got pressure. He's going to get rid of the ball to Hogue, and Hogue is going to pick up a few yards. Not much, but
Rolf's
better than a
pass
sack.
is completed in number 26, Hogue.
And about 7 for Aberdeen.
Brought down by number 4, Jaden Fettrell for the Warriors.
Aberdeen's just going to take
That's a gain of 3 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7 for Aberdeen Central.
To get down the field. But now Aberdeen with that 1 timeout that they had to take a couple in the 3rd quarter. If they don't score here, and they're going to have to use their timeouts to stop the clock, that could come back to cost them. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Rolfs takes a snap. It was a little high, but he's going to look over the middle, throw it behind his receiver, and it was incomplete, which will set up a 3rd down and 7.
Sam Rolf's pass intended for number 81. Barr falls incomplete.
Barr there. probably his top wide
It's broken up by
receiver.
number 6, Luke Behrens for the Warriors.
Or at least he's looked like it today.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Golden Eagles.
It's now 3rd down. 3rd down and 7, big play in this ball game. Aberdeen trying to keep this drive alive and not give Washington any more momentum than they already have. 3rd and 7, 3 seconds left. It's a keeper for Rolfs. Can he get the edge? No. He is going to be tackled about a yard or two short
Sam Rolfs on the keep for the
of
Golden
the
Eagles.
marker. And we'll see what the Golden Eagles do here.
Brought down by number
on
46,
4th down. See
Gabe
if they roll the
Frericks
dice or not.
for Washington.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
A gain of 6 on the play brings up
Trying to
4th
pull off
down
an
and
upset
1
on the road.
for Aberdeen Central.
Got to take some risks, and this is one that they're going to take right here on 4th and 1. Unless they try a hard count to draw them off sides, which at high school football, I doubt that happens. But it's 4th and 1. Big play in this game. Watch for a quarterback sneak here from Rolfs. 3 seconds left. He does a sneak, and he's going to get the 1st down. A nice
Sam
call
Rolfs,
there.
the ball
Washington
carrier
didn't
for
load
the
up the
Golden
line
Eagles.
too well. And it's now 1st down.
Brought down by 33,
for Aberdeen.
Kapai
They
for
roll
the
the dice, and
Warriors.
it ends up paying for them.
That's a gain of 2 on the
Ends up
play,
working for
and
them.
good enough for an Aberdeen Central
That's
first down.
10 from their own 32-yard line. 6 minutes and about 45 seconds left to play. Still plenty of time for the Golden Eagles. 20 seconds left on the play clock. It's Aberdeen still trying to build up a little momentum, get a big play downfield. As we said before, their receivers do have size advantages over defensive backs. Rolfs keeps right. He's going to cut back up the middle, and he's going to go down at the 38.
Sam Rolfs, the ball carrier for the Golden
ball
Eagles.
security. He's going to have
He's
to take
brought
care of
down
the
by
ball
number
here. He's already
44,
fumbled the ball
Patrick
twice
Osborne for Washington.
and thrown a pick.
Gain of 6
Three
on the play
turnovers.
brings up 2nd down
And
and
turn it
4
over now.
for the Golden
Too
Eagles.
late in this ball game. Too important of a possession here. 6 minutes to go. We're just passing the 6-minute mark. 2nd and 4 for Aberdeen from their own 38. And there's plenty of time. Aberdeen can keep running this football. If there's still plenty of time, they can run the ball all the way down the field. There's plenty of time for that. Rolfs takes a snap, the pitch to Hogue. Hogue cuts back. That's not going anywhere. Nice defense from the Warriors. No gain. It's 3rd and 4 from their own 38, and
Hogue,
we
the
saw
ball
Aberdeen
carrier
go
for the
for it
Golden
from their own
Eagles.
30-yard line. So
He's brought down by a host
no
of
question,
Warriors led by
Aberdeen will not be
46,
afraid to
Gabe
go for it here
Frericks.
if it's 4th and short, around 40.
No gain on the play brings up 3rd down and 4 for Aberdeen
Big
Central.
3rd down. Aberdeen knows they only have that one timeout, can only stop the clock one more time. They're willing to take risks on offense. But their defense is also going to have to hold if they can't put up 7 points here. 3rd and 4, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Aberdeen's got to hurry. Can't use that final timeout. Rolfs takes the snap, rolls left. Looking downfield, yeah, it looks like there should be a hold. And he's going to flip it up for his receiver. It is intercepted.
Sam Rolf's pass is intercepted by
It
number
is
33,
picked off by Randolph
Kapai.
Kapai. And the 4th turnover of the game for the Golden Eagles is a costly one. Well, Aberdeen
Washington
got
will
lucky.
take over on their own
Should have been about a
43-yard
couple
line.
holds there on that play. Just looking down at that, but Washington still gets the interception, and it's a big one. And now Aberdeen's defense has really got to step up and get a stop. And I do like that decision from. I do like that decision from Rolfs though. Is Hunter Payson was able to slip open, but just put too much height on it and just floated over his head. There's 2 seconds left in the play clock. Thompson just gets it off in time. And off up the middle to Johnson for a gain of about 4. Well, just 3 or 4.
Number 22, Michael Johnson, the ball
Nice
carrier
hold
for
by
the
the Golden
Warriors.
Eagles, but if you're Washington, you want to use
Brought down
every
by number
single
6,
possible
Ashton
second of this clock
Langling.
up right now.
And number 28,
Yeah,
Alex
Aberdeen,
Hopfinger
who's
for the Golden Eagles.
Got most of the yards on the ground.
Gain of 2 on the play
Make
brings
them
up
have to
2nd down and
make
8
big
for
plays
Washington.
in the air. 2nd and 8 from the 45. It's a sweep to Piper. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to pick up a first down. And there's going to be a hold, or there's going to be a flag back to the 48,
Flag on the play.
which might be a hold on Washington. It's any spot where a hold can be, and everybody's going back. And this might be a big penalty on Washington. Huge penalty on the Warriors there. They would have picked up a first down, would have gotten into Aberdeen Central territory. And now they are going to be backed up at their own 38. It is now 2nd and 15. Golden Eagles catch another break on another Warrior penalty. That is their 10th penalty of the game.
After the holding penalty, it'll bring up 2nd down and 15 for Washington from the 38-yard line.
12 seconds left on the play clock. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the game clock. We'll see what the Warriors decide to do here. 3 seconds left. Thompson gets it off in time. He's going to look over the middle of the field. It's caught. There's another flag on the play. He cuts loose, and he's going to get to the 48. It's going to be close.
Flag on the play.
That was Malcolm Johnson, but there's another flag, and everybody's moving back. It looks like that's going to be another flag from Washington. So another costly penalty for the Warriors. That would have been a 3rd and about 1. Instead, it is now 2nd and 20. That is probably the 3rd penalty in this game
After the penalty, that brings
for an
up
illegal man
2nd down
downfield
and
on the
20
Warriors.
for the Warriors on the 33-yard line.
And it is now 2nd and 20. Aberdeen Central's getting all the breaks in the world now. They just got to get a stop here. It's now a handoff to Johnson, who stutter steps and is going to get about 3. That's going to set up 3rd down.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Now we'll see if the Golden Eagles will use their timeout.
Wrapped up by number 77, Josh Steinblatt for the Golden Eagles.
Or maybe they keep it, I don't know.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 3rd down and 17
primarily offensive or
for the
running
Warriors.
offense. Probably want to give them as much time as possible. Warriors will probably just run this all the way down and use a timeout. Maybe not. They should be snapping it with about 1 or 2 seconds left on the clock. Thompson snaps it with 4. Handoff Johnson. And he's going to be tackled at the 42.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Not use their timeout.
He's brought down by number 28, Hotfinger, and number 13, Vogley for the Golden Eagles.
Our offense is still on the field, but I think we're just going to burn every
Gain of
possible
7
second
on the play brings up 4th down and 11 for Washington.
They have 3 left. Aberdeen's not using their final timeout. Going to save it for when they need it on offense, but we'll see. They might regret that because that's definitely saving them 35, 40 seconds. Now they rush the punting team out there.
Barron's back in punt formation for the Warriors.
Barron's has punted well today, and he's got another good one. He's going to let that bounce. That is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So now, Sam Rolfs, who is in his first game as Aberdeen Central starting quarterback.
Barron's punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Fall on his shoulders now with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Need to drive 80 yards and get the conversion.
57 yards on the punt for Barron's brings up 1st down and 10 for Aberdeen Central on their own 20-yard line.
And now this game will, for Washington, will rest on their defense's hands, which at times has played well tonight, other times does not. Here we go, Aberdeen, 1 timeout left, the Warriors with all 3. 1st down and 10 for Aberdeen from the 20-yard line. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Rolfs takes a snap, play action. He's going to fake, he's going to look downfield. He is underthrown his man. Wants a flag with Hunter Payson.
Rolfs pass intended for number 3, Hunter Payson.
Probably uncatchable. And a 2nd and 10.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
Obviously, everything here for Aberdeen Central will be 4-down territory.
Just a reminder, fans, per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of the game, both teams will exit the field immediately. Spectators are required to exit Howard Wood Field immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
That one timeout, 1:56 left to go. Play clock down to 10. Washington showing pressure. And they back off. Only 3 rushing. Plenty of time for Rolfs. He's still getting pressured. And he is going to run out of bounds after a loss 3.
Rolfs, the ball carrier for the Eagles.
Clock, but it is now 3rd and 13, and Aberdeen Central is going to have to make a play here. So you're not going to be able to run the ball.
He's wrapped up and thrown out of bounds by number 34, Aaron Thomas.
Here, they will probably back off in coverage.
For the Warriors, that's a loss of 3.
To pick up a big play with his feet or allow another screen pass for a first down, which Aberdeen Central
that brings
has done
up a 3rd down and
today.
13 for Aberdeen Central.
3rd and 13. Warriors likely dropping back into coverage. 5 seconds from the play clock. Ball snaps. They only rush 3. It's an option. They get it off to Hogue. Hogue over the middle of the field. That's not going for anything. And Aberdeen
Carter
Central is
Hogue
going to
with
take
the
their
carry
final timeout.
for the Golden Eagles.
So this 4th and 13 will be for the game.
Timeout. Aberdeen Central. 3rd and final timeout of the half.
So now there's an obvious passing situation here. And this is for the game. No more timeouts remaining. So Aberdeen Central will need some magic here. It says 4th and 7. Don't think that's right. I think it is 4th and 12. So we're going to have to find someone downfield. Washington will either send the house or will just drop everyone back. Probably should be one of the two. Aberdeen Central should bring some big targets into the game. Like 6'4" tight end Ben Burgers.
After the Aberdeen Central timeout, it'll be 4th and 7 for the Golden Eagles.
Noah Behrens, 6'6" tight end. Fourth down for Aberdeen. Takes a snap, looking downfield, he's got a man, it is incomplete, just over the head of his tight end, and that should do it.
Falls incomplete, intended for number 84,
Noah Behrens. Tight end over the middle of the field, just overthrew him though.
The Warriors will take over on downs.
Put up a heck of a fight, but it looks like they're going to fall just short for Washington. So now Washington should be able to just run out the clock. Aberdeen Central can't stop the clock. 91 seconds left.
Washington will have 1st down and 10
Absolute
at the Golden Eagle 19-yard line.
This game's over. Thompson with the knee.
Max Thompson takes a knee on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Warriors.
Second and 11. Just 2 more knees should do it. And you got to give Aberdeen Central some credit in this game.
Thompson kneels down for the Warriors.
They will actually be a competitive team this year, and they're not just going to be a cakewalk.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
You're going to have to go up there and you're going to have to play this team and put together a good game still. They showed that to Washington tonight. They gave them all they got, but the Warriors just too much at the end of the game. A few costly turnovers from their young quarterback. Washington took advantage of most of them. And they will hold on to win 28-21. Both these teams will play a home game next weekend. Washington will play Harrisburg in the President's Bowl next Friday, I believe. And then Aberdeen will return home to play Rapid City Central, who finished 0-9 last year, actually, with the other team that didn't make the playoffs.
And your final score, Sioux Falls, Washington 28, Aberdeen Central 21.
Next week game. And tomorrow, Sioux Falls Lincoln and Watertown.
Just a reminder, per Sioux Falls School District protocols, following the conclusion of this game, both teams will exit the field immediately. Spectators are required to exit Howard Wood Field immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
Final score, Washington 28, Aberdeen 21.
For my spotter, Steve Sievertson, this is Travis Siebert thanking you for coming to Howard Wood Field.
So, thank you all for watching tonight's game.
Have a great weekend and drive home safely.
And yeah, that's it. I'm Brent Owen. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you all tomorrow or next week for the next game. Final score, Washington 28, Aberdeen 21. Good night.